Members of the public calling in, you have 1 minute to speak on item 1 on the special agenda. We will tell you when your time is up. When speaking on the agenda item, you must be on topic. Our goal is to get through as many speeches as you can. If you are not on topic, if we cannot tell whether you're on topic, you will get 1 brief warning from me or the president. At that point, you need to immediately and clearly on topic. If you do not do so, or again stray off topic, you will forfeit the rest of your speaking time, and we will move on to the next speaker. The only item open for public comment today is item 1. For members of the public calling in, when it is your turn to speak, an automated message from Zoom will prompt you to press star 6 to unmute yourself. If you do not do so, council staff will prompt you once more. At that point, you need to immediately unmute yourself, or you'll unfortunately forfeit your time and you will move on to the next speaker. Finally, if you are listening to the council meeting on your computer, channel 35 or other device, please turn down the volume on those devices immediately when it's your turn to speak. Because of the feedback and the time delay between the live meeting and the broadcast, it will cause a lot of confusion if you need to listen to other devices. Thank you.
All right, well, we did a call names and folks. I should just let everyone in the chamber know that has joined us. Public comment for this item has been satisfied in committee. We're going to take as much as we can today, but I can tell you, based on the people that are on the phone, the number of people on the phone and the number of folks who have signed up, we will not get to everybody. We'll try to get to as many people on both sides as we can in the next 45 minutes or so. So with that, I'll ask that we call out the first set of names. Folks line up on the east side of the chamber and come up in any order once your name is called.
Welcome to LA City Council. They've been stalling now for over 2 hours with presentations, and now we're on to business. Will Karen Bass's nominee for police chief, Jim McDonnell, over here be confirmed or not? I think it's likely going to be a confirm. All right, so we're doing public comment.
Hi, my name is Perez. I am here to voice my support for Chief McDonnell. I hope that you will confirm him today. I think he'll be an intricate part in bringing our community back to public safety and bringing all of the citizens into the loop. Chamber Council President for Westchester Fayette. My community is...
A friendly reminder, a free press is essential to democracy.
And we are very active with the council, neighborhood watch, and we feel that this will be a good seat and a good appointment for our community and for the surrounding community. Thank you for your time.
The first speaker there was actually in favor of the new chief. I think everybody else, they might have a few more, are going to be against.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up over, and we'll have 1 minute for the item.
Can I start?
Yes, please remind us of the name you signed up under.
Good morning, Council President, members of the City Council. My name is Omar Gonzalez, representing Los Angeles Area Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for the opportunity to support the confirmation.
All right, so here's McDonnell.
We commend Mayor Bass for conducting a thorough search process and engaging a diverse cross-section of Angelinos, including civil rights advocates, neighborhood council sponsors, and business community. This collaborative approach reflects our commitment to ensuring that the next chief embodies the quality of our community, including transparency, accountability, and a commitment to building trust. Chief McDonnell's extensive leadership demonstrates his ability to manage complex, diverse law enforcement teams with transparency and accountability.
So speaker number 2 is in favor of the nominee, Jim McDonnell, former sheriff of LA County, former LAPD official, and Long Beach police chief. Some people have turned out they are opposing McDonnell on the basis that they believe that he will enforce Trump's immigration policies. We are in new and interesting times in this country. Obviously, deporting millions of people is pretty ludicrous and is unlikely to happen here in Los Angeles.
But there is an individual to my right that is projecting his commentary pretty loudly, and I would like a warning or else have them removed so that I can respectfully clear everyone who's speaking.
You're disrupting the meeting. This is your first and last warning.
I'm on the edge.
All right, so you can get an idea. It's been full chambers all morning. We had Veterans Day, we had K-pop, we had janitors and parking employees, we had Diwali, and we had Healthy Cookbook, presentations and proclamations, and now we are actually on to civic business here.
Good afternoon, council members. My name is Teresa Torrance, and I'm here today to urge you to approve the appointment of Jim McDonald as the next chief of the LAPD. His 40 years of distinguished public safety experience, to include having served in leadership roles in the LAPD, the Long Beach Police Department, and the LA Sheriff's Department, as well as his comprehensive understanding of the unique
All right, so you get an idea how many
facing
people are
our
here.
city and our officers, make him an exceptional choice for this position. Jim McDonald has earned a reputation for his commitment to improving public safety, which is much needed in this city, as well as reform, community engagement, transparency, principles that are crucial to restoring trust between enforcement and we need leaders with his outstanding credentials
Hit the like button.
and passion to effectively
Let other
lead
people see what's going on here at City Council.
the city safe. Jim McDonald is the clear and obvious choice. Thank you.
Our friendly Associated Press photographer over there. There's a few other journalists here.
Speaker, please remind us when you sign up number, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
Thank you. Council members, my name is Yolanda Salas, and I am one of the original founders of neighborhood councils. I am here because that was one of the deals that we made, not for the city or the valley to separate itself. It's coming. I don't want to have to leave my home and have somebody threaten to kill me, which I live in Venice at this moment. And though we are all trying to keep safe, it is not happening because we need the commissioners to come out and listen to us what we are going through. If I pay $12,000 in property taxes, then I have a right myself to defend myself and protect what I have. I don't come to here to Los Angeles coming from Mexico City. I left because my country abandoned me, but I'm not going to abandon the city of Los Angeles and not abandon the people that represent it. We need it, and I'm here to support Jim McDonald because he did a lot for us.
All right, so first speaker against there. 2 in favor, 1 against. And again, City Hall is kind of like a team sport here.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
This is less about a robust public debate than it is about two sides kind of going against each other, right?
Continue. Close your mic.
Sorry, there we go. Thank you. Council President and members of the City Council, thank you for having me this afternoon here. My name is Victor Dominguez, and I am the President and CEO for the YMCA of Metropolitan Los Angeles. And today, I am here in support of Jim McDonald as our next here in the city of Los Angeles. It is important that we have a leader that truly understands the diverse community.
Journalists over here doing their jobs.
It's made up of, and Jim is that true leader that truly believes in all members of Los Angeles. And so I am here to fully support him in this new leadership role, as well as the department moving forward here for the city of Los Angeles. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
The AP is, I'm not sure if he's shooting me, if he's shooting,
Sharon
I
Cole,
think he's just using these tests.
Cheryl Weaver, Christina Marine, Benito Rambla, Andrea Dumont. Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up for, and you'll have 1 minute for the item. Hi, my name is Alexandra Reynolds. I'm here representing the parents of Westchester, Playa Reyes, Playa Vista, and surrounding communities as a mother and a parent. Today I'm here to advance the nomination of Jim McDonald to serve as the 59th Chief of Los Angeles Police Department. He has been a public servant
No me representa.
and will help restore peace, safety, and calm to our city. He is committed to bringing back unity among the departments, and as a mother, I speak on behalf of my constituents as well to say that our community needs to take safety back and restore it. Our homes have been burglarized, our children cannot walk our streets, and it's
it's time for the failed experiment to stop and to stop working with the police, start working together to restore our city and make it the place that I've grown up in and loved for so many years. Thank you.
If you're lined up, please come forward. If not, we'll call more names.
So the idea kind of behind public comment, right, is that it allows people to address the government. Really, we don't even have a full council here. And Kevin De Leon is not present, of course, having lost to Isabel Jurado. I don't see Heather Hutt either. She was here on remote earlier. So you got McCosker, John Lee, Eunice Hernandez, Krikorian, Marquise. I don't see Blumenfeld today. I don't know where Blumenfeld is. KDR Slavsky is here. Hugo Martinez, Monica Rodriguez, Nithya Raman, Kern Price, and Tracy Park.
As a person that started a business, and for having Jim McDonald walk into my store without knowing who I was and asking me, what do I need? How can we help you? Is there anything that we can help with the downtown area?
Unregulated Rob Kwan over there is having a debate with LAPD. I miss y'all too. Again, a free and transparent press is essential to democracy. So I appreciate people allowing me to report on what goes on here as objectively and neutrally as I can.
Speaker, please remind us when the sign is up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
No, we have 2 minutes. Item one is there a comment?
Special meeting, you'll have 1 minute for the item.
Okay, reset the clock.
All right, so this is kind of just a battle for time, right? I'm not sure how much of this is actually going to change the council members' minds. I think that he's just going to pass, but I think there's going to be just a few no votes against him, probably Hernandez and Soto Martinez, and maybe Rahman, but I think for him. Big turnout here today.
The most resource department, the most failed department, and every single time a trans woman of color fucking dies in this meeting, none of you fucking cared. And the MD said it was accidental and they refused to do an investigation, and the information was there and they refused to need a week to clean it out. Fuck this, fuck McDonald.
I want to remind the speaker to please not yell
So,
into the microphone.
McDonald is right here. That's the nominee.
I am John Price from the Southwest Police Department of South Europe. I have worked with Jim McDonald years ago when he was chief staff of the Los Angeles Police Department. And I just want to let him know that I'm still here to support him. And I'm still working with the youth. And I'm looking forward again to working closely with them. You know, it's so funny. You can always tell when someone's close to you because they give you their cell number. So God bless.
Speaker, please remind us when the meeting signed up under.
There's a lot of LAPD brass here today.
I'm a local realtor and vice president of Eagle Rock Chamber of Commerce.
All right.
McDonald is an excellent morale, recruiting, integrity to this person. His 40 years of experience will serve us well. His commitment to community policing will help make our neighborhoods safer and keep our businesses thriving. The communities of Northeast Los Angeles and the Eagle Rock Chamber of Commerce look forward to working with him and his staff to make LA a safe and wonderful place they all know and be.
Before the next speaker begins, I will call for names. Chris Newman, Catalina Perez, Brian Allen, Anita Saraki,
Alexandra Raymond. Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under, and you have 1 minute for the item.
Andres Juan with ACLU SoCal. As a recent immigrant 20 years ago, I was convicted of felony and made me deported. I was not deported because I got a second chance after I served my jail time. I got to go home and reunite with my family. I also got to be the first in my family to go to college. I later came to LA for law school and became an immigrant rights lawyer with the ACLU. I was sworn in December 2016, a month after Trump's election. In the next 4 years, from the Muslim death to family separation, it was one of the most devastating periods for immigrants in U.S. history. And now, the Project 2025 is about to get a whole lot worse. And so, council members, I urge you to do your due diligence, not just rubber stamp Mayor Bass. You must seriously consider Michelle's record and views of local collusion with ICE. If having in the LA County Jail under Sheriff McDonald or been transferred to ICE for language in an immigration prison defied by deportation case. Thousands of families were separated under Sheriff McDonald, not the border, but right here in the election. Finally, ACLU SoCal strongly demands that we immediately adopt a sanctuary ordinance to maximize our city's protection for immigrant Angelinos, and personally, I urge you in no more.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under, and you have 1 minute for the item.
Thank you, Council President and members of the Council. My name is Anita Sarafi, and I'm with Dental Entertainment, and I'm the president of the Hollywood Media District.
I'm sorry, Speaker Friend.
Right. This person is continuing to disrupt the meeting. Continue, Speaker.
I'd like to commend Mayor Bass on the selection of former Sheriff Jim McDonald as the new LAPD. Mr. McDonald brings a wealth of experience and a deep commitment to public safety that is much needed in our community. His background as both former LAPD assistant chief and sheriff of Los Angeles County positions him to lead with insight and integrity. I believe his proven track record in building trust and transparency within law enforcement will foster stronger connections.
Yeah, but just go over.
between LAPD and our community. Thank you, Mayor Bass, for choosing a leader who can work to protect and serve all Angelinos effectively, and thank you to the council.
Before the next speaker begins, I will call our names. Dennis Design, Dr. David, Eric Garcia, Fidel Vasquez, Gemma Borden.
Yes, Mr. President.
Girl, that white is somebody over here.
Hold on, Mr. President. Byron Jose.
I already spoke.
We have a continued disruption in that part of the building.
He called me a fucking fat faggot, move! He said cocksucker, move
All
on
right.
my fucking
You're
feet!
just-
He doesn't understand. Fuck you with me!
This person is removed from the city council meeting.
All right, so this is why we're here, right, as journalists, right? Like, this points the camera at what's going on here in the chamber in a way that the city's feed does not.
That's not how you do sanctuary.
All right, so
He doesn't fucking own the seat. Do not touch me. I'm gonna walk. Do not touch me. Duarte, do not touch me. Duarte, do not fucking touch me. You do not. No, Duarte, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Like a little bitch.
That's a signed up police job, Jim.
All right, Lieutenant.
Shut up.
all right, so as you can see, this is not going well here so far. You know,
Miss Anderson Barker.
there was a solution there and we didn't do it.
My name is Cynthia Anderson Barker. I'm a civil rights attorney. Why is this room rocking? Why is this room so volatile today? Because Sheriff McDonald should not be the next sheriff of our city. The sheriff has been sued numerous times. You're worried about liability. California. He stationed ICE officers in the jail.
All right, so
He says that makes us
I hope
safe.
everyone can appreciate where my
Well,
camera was on
he's
that
gonna
one.
make us less safe if he is the next sheriff. We need a sanctuary ordinance. I hope the city council has the guts to pass such an ordinance, and we need to protect temporary protected status for Central American immigrants and workers. Let's make that happen too. Show some courage. Thank you.
Okay, so a little bit closer to a robust public debate.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
Good morning. I'm former Los Angeles City Councilman Dennis P. Zine. I'm asking you to support Jim as the top 4 LAPD chief. I have known Jim throughout his 40-plus-year career and have had the opportunity to work with him during my 55-year LAPD career and as an LA City Council member. I had the opportunity to appoint, a professional law enforcement executive as the 59th LAPD chief. Jim has highly respected and known for his innovation, compassion, communication skills, integrity, and his ability to connect with people. He will ensure transparency with all LAPD community, LA City LAPD communities, as the city strives for partnership with diverse neighborhoods. He's a founding man who understands the importance of safety and constitutional policing for all people, holds people accountable for their actions, and has the highest standards and expectations of his officers. There is no doubt he would take the LAPD to the next level of service for Los Angeles. He's the right man to become the chief. The perception of crime continues to increase. People are afraid. LAPD needs a strong leader who will accept the challenges, prepare our city and personnel for future international events such as the Olympics. I strongly support this council and support him for the next
Gina Bill, Jerome Clark, Dominic Lee, Simon Cruz, David Bertha.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
Good morning. My name is Roy Shari. I'm here for I'm a constituent of District 2. I'm the Johnny Undershaw. And I'm here today to ask you guys, City Council, to pass a sanctuary ordinance after immigrants.
I'm sorry, Speaker, that's not on the agenda for today. You need to speak to the agenda item.
I'm here today to be your voice and advocate for the thousands of Angelino families that have deeply rooted fears and concerns under the leadership of Senator Trump.
As long as you're on the agenda item,
These families are in deep concern and fear for their future under his leadership. But he has a history of colluding with ICE, and we demand advocacy and support for these families. We are also here today to bring awareness of the tragic death of a transgender immigrant woman by the name of Emily Garcia. She was a role model, a leader, and advocate for our community, and we demand the answers and demand that the LAPD help us find her killer. Thank you.
It's time to pull out, Jim. Don't take the job.
Good afternoon, my name is Jerry Clark. Thank you for letting me speak. I want to say at the outset that I trust the judgment of our mayor. She is the ultimate definition of progressive. She's fair. She knows how to practice the art of compromise. Making the sausage isn't pretty, but both sides need to come together to keep our city safe. McConnell's resume is prestigious. Unlike some people in this room, I believe we need a police force. And as a homeowner who has to fight off attackers coming into my home, who has to fight off people ripping off catalytic converters.
That's former City Council member Joe Buscaino himself, an LAPD officer. I'm not sure what he's doing.
Drug consumption here in Echo Park. I welcome the expertise of Mr. McConnell. Thank you.
This is essential footage. You know, this is why we have a press, right? No, you're good.
remind us of the name you signed up under? You have 1 minute.
This is the president of the police commission over here.
I'm the patient navigator of the Transporting Out Coalition and of the Children's Hospital of LA. So our organization is here today to hold Jim McDonald accountable for his coordinated efforts with ICE, which have targeted and displaced Latinx immigrants and their families. And I think now more than ever, it's imperative that we ensure that their safety and their dignity in the city. We're also here to bring attention to the city council that an immigrant trans woman named Emily Garcia was found deceased last month under very suspicious circumstances in front of 1215 Lodi Place, which is a city-funded facility. She was a fierce leader in our community and at our organization, and several of her friends are here today because.
Now keep going. Finish your sentence.
Yeah.
Finish your thought.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But we're here to advocate for her and her family to get the justice that she deserves and the justice that all trans Latinos deserve in this city. Thank you so much.
I'm the legendary. I am the mother queen. I'm 83 years old. I've seen corruption in your community by the police. There is so much corruption. People dying. Kids are dying. Color, gender, Hispanic. Also, we're trying to make our city safe for our children, not in the hands of those men are never get murder solved. If they make it into a suicide or into drugs. Some of it is not like that. I've been seeing this, I started in 1960, and I've been seeing it all the way to 2020, 24, and then we got this man. I'm with those people here. Keep him out of it, because he is coming corruption just like this. He is not coming nice, and we're coming into a new year, and we need to get it better in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is a beautiful city, and it's always been a community, welcome people of color, of races, and all over. Now make it safe for us. Thank you for them. Thank you, and y'all have a wonderful evening.
Pastor Hugh, Ricardo Marquez, Sandra Diaz. State, please remind us of the names I'm up with, and you have 1 minute for the item.
Good afternoon. My name is David Huerta. I'm president of SCIU USWW. Now is the time for the city of Los Angeles to reassert its leadership on immigration rights and to defy the anti-immigrant bigotry that will be ruling in the White House. If we fail to do so, we will hold this body accountable. Jim McDonald transferred thousands of Angelinos in his custody to ICE because of his families are separated right here in Los Angeles. He also opposed efforts to make California a sanctuary state, opposing many of the values all of you claim to have governed from. If you approve the nomination and fail to pass the sanctuary ordinance, history will judge you as it has Jim McDonald, a historic collaborator of a ruthless deportation machine. We demand no collaboration with ICE. We demand you pass the sanctuary ordinance now, and make no mistake, we will hold this body accountable and, if necessary, the mayor of Los Angeles. I urge you to oppose the nomination and to enshrine immigrant protections into law, so no matter who is the police chief, our city is committed to protecting immigrants. Thank you.
Speaker, please provide us with the name you signed up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item. Senator Diaz, Vice President of SCIU USWW. And I'm here to speak against the appointment of McDonald for chief police in the city of LA. I'm the vice president of an immigrant union. I grew up in San Diego, the border region. I saw the raids, experienced the raids of the 80s. I saw my parents be torn apart. I experienced the raids of 2001. This president has said he's coming after our folks. There will be raids. There will be coming to churches, outside of workplaces, transportation, apartments, you name it. You're appointing somebody who our community has no faith in. I've had chief of police in San Diego beg us to have speak to our members because no one was reporting crime in immigrant communities. We are going to be a community under siege. And McDonald has vowed to turn us in the past, and he's doing that again. We need to stand up for immigrant communities because the boots will come for our folks and we will remember. Speaker, please remind us of the names you signed up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
Execute the church without walls to get rolled. Didn't we get rid of McDonald's? I thought we voted it out. So this is a disgrace, and it's really a spit in our faces as the people of Los Angeles spoke before, and now we're bringing back the same folks we voted out. Y'all said to us, when De Leon did his dirt, y'all said, well, we have to wait and vote about because there's something we can do. But then when we vote people out, you guys still bring them back. Not only that, you want to pay this man $500,000 a year? And we're in a budget deficit? $500,000 a year? And in the first quarter of the year, you almost $100 million in liabilities? I hear people keep talking about property, but what about our bodies that's been dealing with police brutality for over 50 years? I don't care how long you worked in the LAPD, feel that.
All right, so that's McDonald right there, right? Sorry, I gotta get between the heads.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
My name is Jim McDonald. Police Commission has failed us by putting forward the name of Jim McDonald. Karen Bass failed us by choosing him. The Public Safety Committee, with the exception of Julio Soto Martinez, as a committee, voted for him and failed us. Advancing him now here. Now is the time to change course. You all have not only an opportunity, but a responsibility to reject his appointment. McDonald is dangerous to Black folks, immigrants, and the city of Los Angeles. This is not a characteristic exclusive to him. This is an accident of LAPD. Fuck Jim McDonald. Fuck LAPD. Fuck the police. Reject his appointment.
This is Rob Kwan of Unrig LA.
I'll never get it. You'll have 1 minute for the item.
You know what's in here. Rob Vaughn, I was worried about this guy given the way he bent over backwards for ALADs. I was worried about this narrative that Chief Moore wasn't supportive enough for cops, when he's the guy who said that protesters have George Floyd's blood on their hands too. Last week's committee meeting was something else. He was asked about LAPD eyeballing explosives and blowing up a neighborhood, and his response was, quote, that's something that was done in a matter that certainly could have been done different, with a very different outcome. Things weren't done as thoroughly as they might have been. This was the greatest fuck up in the last 4 years, and you can't say they should have done things differently? Ah, Mr. Budget Guy, does that make you worry about legal liability? He was smearing immigrants as predators, defending pretext will stop. Jim, have you ever been stopped by an LAPD officer? No.
Might be able to move up here.
I highly doubt it. And there's one goddamn reason. Has something to do with the color of your skin and how cops perceive you.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
I think I can move up.
My name is Brandy.
No, maybe not.
I'm Executive Director of All People Community Center in Jackson. For 82 years, All People visited sanctuary since when Japanese American neighbors were taken to internment camp. Today, we serve a largely Latino and immigrant population. While Chief McDonald's appointment is significant, concerns remain that it doesn't reflect the diversity of South LA, especially given the challenges that Latino, immigrant, and Black communities face. With the threat of mass deportations under the new administration, these concerns are heightened, given the Chief's past involvement in working.
I'm not sure what they're discussing.
Our community sphere isn't swayed by Chiefs who merely look, but by ones who listen, understand our struggles, and respond to them. Many residents hesitate to an increase in in-person responses, need more patrols, focus on boosting morale within our
Jason Reedy's over here.
and efforts that lead to higher police enrollment.
It's a dog. For a second I thought it was a kid. It's a dog though.
Hello everyone, my name is Ricardo Montes. I'm part of the House and Neighborhood Council. I'm also serving the Indian Community Advisory Board and also board member for Latino Social Council. While I'm also the immigrant, thankfully I just exercised my right to vote recently.
It's an adorable dog.
People who are concerned with the mayor's appointment, with the mayor's appointment. Not only that, we have over 51 million people living in the U.S. starting immigrants, 4 million in LA County, particularly. We have about 18 million children living in countries with one parent that is immigrant. Look at those stats. Now, I have to ask you and everyone here watching the space of immigrant community that you all are going to protect sanctuary cities. Are you going to continue making sure that actions are utilized our database and get more people? But they're not doing that. So I want to make sure that you continue to address and protect sanctuary cities. And the fact that people got a $500,000 salary. The city's literally dying. There's trash everywhere. People are. But my concern is the right revenue and not the revenue.
Your time is up.
Norma Chavez, Maru Galvan, Yesenia Jose, Vincent Leapart, Teresa Suarez.
All right, so here's Jason Reedy.
I had to sign up for the Vincent Leapart since you won't call me. Do you want to start my time?
Your time is up, right?
So first and foremost, fuck James McDonald. He's supposed to be a brother of the past, not a new terrorist, so-called the future. Since the election just passed, I want to remind this council of the fact that this bill was rejected by the voters. In the city and county of LA, where we ran for sheriff in 2018, that included blacks, brown, and poor people who rejected him. Quintet was not Democratic, he was rich white people. Now, Pierre Pass said that McDonald's nomination was deeper relationships with communities across the city, but it's clear that McDonald's will deeper relationships with white supremacy. He will deeper relationships with his buddy Donald Trump as terrorists, praying and criminalizing Blues. McDonald said a few weeks back, I was police commissioner there, and with the council, and we were at Carter in Public City. Notice that he said he doesn't work for the people. He research the people, and the people are here to say that we reject Jimmy Brown. At a time when the Russian scale is skyrocketing in the rich kid, you want to bring in Joe Biden, fighting on to get carte blanche to him to bring back broken with police from black and white communities. So council members want something about the heart of Trump, the personification of what Trump represents is right here. Who's this Trump? Who's this Trump?
He's speaking in front of us.
That's the chief of detectives and the head of internal affairs walking in right there.
You're continuing to disrupt the meeting. You've been warned to dismiss Mr. Reedy.
You've been warned! Fuck that shit! Fuck your meeting, please. Monica, you really have the nerve to tell me after supporting Kevin De Leon, that I don't like Latinos. When it's clear you don't like Latinos. And where's Kevin? Where's your buddy Kevin De Leon? Where is he? His time's up!
Just for the record,
Where's Kevin? He didn't want to show up to work today. Fuck you, McDonald. Fuck LAPD.
Mr. Soto Martinez, if you can pardon me for 1 second, you must comment.
Thanks so much, Council President. The folks that are here today to give public comment, we are working to get folks that have not had the opportunity to come into this space to give public comment. So if you have given public comment, if there's an opportunity for you to exit so someone else can come in and speak, that might be asked of some folks. So we're just trying to give everyone an opportunity to come here and speak today. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you so much. We want to get as many people as we can, so if you can give space, we join Mr. Soto Martinez in that voice. Whoever is disrupting the meeting,
all right, so
you've been warned. This is your second warning. You're dismissed from the meeting. Councilman Leopoldi.
just want to announce that we're going to push back Energy and Environment Committee until 2:30.
All right, City Attorney, can we get on the record what is transpiring at this moment?
All right, so that makes, I think, 3 objections.
The officers are trying to escalate from the room, but she continues to shout and disrupt the meeting.
So what will happen if this gets too raucous is that they will clear the chambers and they'll go in the back in the hopes that people will leave. I don't think we're quite there yet, but...
Got a good voice.
Guys, proceed.
Appreciate it. My name is Jennifer Clark. I'm the Vice President in North Hollywood Northeast Neighborhood Council, and I'm speaking as an individual. I support the appointment of Jim Donald as our next chief of police. Not only does he have a unique experience of being both within the LAPD and outside as a former LA sheriff, I believe that he will be committed to transparency and communication to all. Additionally, this focus on lifting officer morale is so important, as it will help retain experienced officers and ultimately will go out to affect much needed increases in recruitment. Angelinos do not feel safe right now, and currently there is not a lot of trust in LAPD at large. My belief is that underneath the leadership, officers will be able to focus more on the goal to actually protect and serve. And we need ways to do this for our diverse communities, building back that trust. Thank you.
No me representas.
Speaker, please remind us of the name to sign up after. You'll have 1 minute for the item.
My name is Cecilia Montevideo. I'm really concerned about the potential crime of the National policy. His record immigration to be thrown in, especially his past collaboration with access to the police to the foreign Filipinos. While Mr. McDonald claims he will follow the law, his past actions suggested otherwise. The Constitution and the U.S. Supreme Court have made it clear that freedom of assembly are only in the hands of federal government. Beyond the legislative and local law, los ángeles que no for a history who each and desire to make law enforcement a more wonderful community. For the sake of the city, states, and communities, follow on appointment of McDonald. LA deserves a police chief who will guard the safety and trust of San Filipinos, not just a few. I strongly believe your city should be sanctuary for all. Our city must lead by example and protect every resident, regardless of their immigration status. We urge the mayor to select a leader who will unite the communities and share safety of all and rebuild trust, especially with the more vulnerable residents. Just don't forget that the city was built by immigrants.
Oh, short and sweet.
My name is Norma Chavez, and I'm here from the Valley, from the Sacramento Valley, and I'm representing a community of hardworking people who are feeling not safe for quite a while, who are constantly complaining about making phone calls to the police, but there's no answer because there's no funding. We join community meetings with the police, and we are asked to put walls, to put fences, to put more lighting, to everything comes out of our pocket to stay safe. So we need someone who's strong, intelligent, and who has a law enforcement background. And I strongly believe Jim McDonald is the one for the job. And we are looking forward to changing things for everybody. For immigrants, they're welcome here, but if they're breaking the law, stealing, or committing any crimes, then they should not be welcome. But let's protect the community that's here to work hard and to do with the community to improve the economy. So thank you very much. I support the appointment.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under. You'll have 1 minute for the item.
Yes, you called Teresa Suarez. I was confirmed as a Catholic under that name, so yes. So that is me. And I would like to sing, praise. Have salted yourself for an officer. Yes, it is a very salty.
I want to remind the speaker that your public comment needs to
Yes,
be on
according to the
topic.
First Amendment, I can quote the Bible. For everyone shall be salted
with fire, and every sacrifice shall be salted with salt. Salt is good, but if the salt have lost its saltness, wherewith ye season it, have salt in yourselves, and have peace with one another.
Okay, speaker, you need to tie this to the agenda item.
God bless America. Thank you for allowing me to have my First Amendment right and not violating the U.S. Constitution, man. God bless America. God bless everybody here. Thank you. Keep seated.
My name is Maya Daniels, pronouns they, them, with the Trans-Latina Coalition. The currently selected candidate to be LAPD's newest police chief, Jim McDonald, has had a history of posing with ICE, and in the process has played a significant role in tearing apart thousands of Angelino families every year. The Trans-Latina Coalition seeks to not only hold him accountable, but to ensure the future safety of Los Angeles immigrant families. It is imperative to put in place a sanctuary ordinance to ensure that the people that make up a large majority of the city and contribute to its future are not traumatized by those in power with their own hateful, ununifying agendas. We are also here to bring attention to the City Council that an immigrant trans woman named Emily Garcia was found deceased in front of a city-funded shelter at 1215 Levy Place last month. Emily was a former employee and dear friend of the Trans-Latina Coalition, and many of her friends are here today to advocate for the justice she so rightly deserves. And investigating her death, and LAPD being in intentional contact with Trans-Latina Coalition members, and more importantly, the family of the late Emily Garcia. Thank you.
Again, Stephanie Martinez, Belmont Blackman, Serafin Serrano, Nikki Ladino, Nella McCoskey.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under, and you have 1 minute for the item.
Since abject clownery is afoot on today's agenda, I signed up under the name of absolute clown, Christopher Antonelli, but I'm Adam, I like Dan. Jim McDonald fits a farm, D-I-G-G-Y, anti-blackness keeps y'all warm, D-I-G-G-Y, with some shame on you, some shame on you, here's some shame, there's some shame, everywhere but you should feel shame, anti-blackness keeps y'all warm, with a D-I-G-G-Y, Safeway cities, what a shame, D-I-G-G-Y, now your mayor's trying to clean his name, D-I-G-G-Y, with some shame on that from the working class. Here's some shame, there's some shame, every vote should feel shame. Vote for Jim and you're all to blame. D-I-G-G-Y. As someone from Massachusetts, I'm ashamed to hear from Massachusetts.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Manuel Valle, voy a hablar de esto. Como dije, soy Maru y soy organizadora de Chila en el Valle de San Fernando y estoy aquí para pedir que la persona que esté a cargo de la seguridad de Los Ángeles, que es una gran ciudad, sea una persona íntegra y le dé seguridad y protección a nuestra comunidad.
One moment, speaker.
Yes, hello, I am representing the community organization Kirla from the San Fernando Valley. And I'm asking the people who are in charge that they appoint someone who is in charge of the security of LA, being that LA is a grand city, to be a person who is adequate for the job.
Como dije, la comunidad inmigrante ahorita va a ser un punto, un target para ser discriminados y esta es una comunidad vulnerable.
As I said, the immigrant community here is going to be a target, and they are very vulnerable to face discrimination.
Pedimos que la policía no trabaje con migración, con ICE, y que la ciudad de Los Ángeles sea una ciudad santuario.
And we ask that the police of Los Angeles not be working with ICE, and we ask that Los Angeles be a sanctuary city.
En donde la gente, la comunidad que confía en la policía y en la seguridad pueda vivir en paz y feliz.
For the people who trust in security and the police can live in peace and with security.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under. You'll have 1 minute for the item.
Sure. My name is Bella Waxman, and I'm the president of the Brentwood Homeowners Association, the largest HOA in the 90049 zip code, representing 4,500 homeowners and condo residents. On behalf of the Brentwood Homeowners Association, I'm here to offer our unqualified support of Mayor Bass's
Nithya.
selection of Jim McDonald for our next week. Thank you.
Again, it's McDonald right here in the front.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under. You'll have 1 minute for the item.
My name is Stephanie Martinez-Piffer. I'm the staff attorney at the Center for Immigration and Policy at UCLA School of Law. Given this proposed LAPD leadership change and the devastating election results, now more than ever, we must enshrine a sanctuary law to protect our communities. The only codified protection is the statewide SB 54, which, although crucial, has gaps that allow for local taxpayer money and resources to be used for immigration law enforcement. Research from our students and at the center shows that these gaps include allowing local officers to enforce federal immigration re-entry laws in certain circumstances and give ICE access to Angelino personal data through data mining. We simply cannot entrust the safety of our immigrant neighbors and family members to policies that do not carry the full force of the law. In fact, at last Tuesday's Public Safety Committee meeting, McDonald did not firmly commit to keeping LAPD Special Order 40's protections, deflecting the question by pointing to SB 54 and citing that Special Order 40 dates back to the 1960s. As we have learned at the national level, we cannot count on immigrants' rights to be protected by policies that
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under. You'll have 1 minute.
Nelson Cosker, President and CEO of Central City Association. We represent downtown, and downtown has a particular challenge at this moment. Much like the rest of the city, it faces extreme criminal events, metro bus hijacking, street takeovers, burglaries, senseless murders. But what's unique about downtown's challenge is the cyclical problem that is created when people don't feel their section of the city is safe, so they don't come. And when they don't come, it is increasingly unsafe. This has consequence to the city's budget, this has consequence to the programs the city is able to provide to protect and serve people. And so this appointment comes not a moment too soon for the section of the city that is important to Los Angeles, for the residents, visitors, and employees who are here who deserve that level of safety. We stand by this appointment. We support the new chief, Jimmy McDonald, and we thank the council for making this decision today. Thank you very much.
Lisa, Tom, Marin, Gordon, Miron, Gay, Ray, Rosado. Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under. You'll have 1 minute.
Good afternoon, buenas tardes. My name is Serrano, and I am first and foremost the son of an immigrant. I am here with Homies Unidos, and I'm representing our community, right? Our very community, our very backyard, this particular zip code. So I'm here as a community member, your community member, to reiterate already what's been said. That we are a sanctuary city to start LAPD collaboration with ICE and go after our community. To respect Special Order 40, that LAPD should not ask anyone for the legal status. I was just marching these streets decades ago, Proposition 187. Had we been here before? We cannot lose the trust of community with LAPD. Like, trust is everything. Like, everything is on the line. And lastly, our Salvadorian community are facing a dictatorship in El Salvador and arrested over 30,000 people, innocent, and not in association with the gang. Thank you.
remind us of the name you signed up with, and you'll have 1 minute.
Just Miran Canadian. Our city has suffered the last few years many crime challenges that needs a new approach to face the increasing breadth and growth crimes, the hostile street takeover and drag racing, increasing home robberies, and most alarming, increasing anti-Semitism threats and attacks on the house of God for both Jewish and Muslim communities. I am here to support the appointment of our new chief as he will bring back safety and peace to our city. And I take the opportunity to ask the council to work hard to increase the LAPD funding as our chief and officers need that additional resources.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up with. You'll have 1 minute for the item.
My name is Mary Gordon. I'm a member of Democratic Socialists of America. I just want to make a quick reminder to people, the crime rate has gone down in the last 2 years, and we're sitting down. So, history. DSA is part of a coalition of more than 80 organizations that have strong concerns about Jim McDonald's history. We want to make a real sanctuary city out of Los Angeles, as was done in 2020. DSA strongly condemns the nomination of former Sheriff McDonald as chief of LAPD and urges the withdrawal of the nomination. When he was county sheriff in 2014 to 2018, McDonald actively colluded with ICE, Trump's ICE. We got Trump back, now we're going to get McDonald back? I don't think so. Going out of his way to use county funding against our county residents and databases to ICE. He rejected policy efforts.
Thank you, Speaker. Brandy Louise, Elder Mervyn Lockwood, Gabriel Rose Jr., Joshua Warner, L.A. Byron.
Blumenfeld is here.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
So I'm also a pastor in the South Central LA, along with serving as the co-chair for the East Coast under Captain Green. We also cover CD9 under current Price and CD14 under De Leon. And I'm working with Captain Green to help to build and maintain a partnership with the diverse residents in our area, along with the business owners. And we do that through a number of different programs. One is Daily Dialogue, along with Coffee with the Cop, General CPAP meeting, and also the National Night Out program. And our goal is to
Sort of discussion going on back there.
to help them to. Okay, so just finish McDonald's now for public safety, public trust, and just to rebuild relationships with the city.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Loretta Lorraine, Dr. Jocelyn. Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under. You'll have 1 minute for the item.
Thank you. Gabriel Jr., Lower CD14. It's a shame he's yelling here. But yeah, in 2018, I voted against McDonald's because he's racist, anti-immigrant. He failed to get rid of the deputy gang inside the sheriff station, a problem we're still facing here in our community. Part of Central City Assault, one of the posters of the police campaign, and in our neighborhood, we see this constantly where pretextual stops, people pull out of their cars, they're bringing stop signs, search, no warrants, no parole, no probation, nothing. They're sitting out of their car, and that's they search, violating their rights, and that's something we see every day, that's something we experience every day in our community, and we're here to fight against that. And I want to let you know, I want y'all to vote against that, to vote against appointing him. You know, he's anti-immigrant, that's not something our city should be representing, and I just want to make it clear that we're going to continue to fight, organize, whether he's a chief or not, because we stand with our community, we stand with the working class people of our neighborhoods. That's what we have.
Bravo! Woo!
Maria Estrada, Maria Galvan, Michael Williams. Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under. You all have 1 minute to item.
I'm Dr. Jocelyn Lowe, and I do represent Southwest Area Community Policing, and I am the president of the 3rd Police Council there. And we have been working on engaging the community and setting strategy that we can speak with the powers that be where they are. We've been able to be heard by President Harris Dawson in his office. But I think that strategy needs to happen. Come together, sit down with your community, and find out what it is they want, they need, what they don't know. Because violence does occur. You know, the children have to go to school every day. So my favorite thing now is learning life skills, not just for children, but for all of us around, so we can make time better for ourselves.
Go ahead, Dr.
Please remind us of the names signed up under, and we can go 1 minute to item.
Yes, Dr. McDonald. I'm with the Black Alliance for Just Immigration. I'm here to demand McDonald be blocked from appointment and that council implement a strong sanctuary ordinance to protect our immigrant population. McDonald was part of Bratton's LAPD, which particularly was murderous and harmful to Black folks in LA. He then took his archaic and anti-Black mindset and policies to lead LAPD, which the people fired him from, so why are we here today? McDonald's collaboration with ICE sheriff disproportionately separated and exiled Black immigrants from our families and our communities. Over 75% of Black people deported at that time were deported because of contact with police, including LAFD and LAPD. This is a Black issue too. This is a racial justice issue. Not only do we need a sanctuary ordinance that disrupts the anti-Black police and deportation pipeline in the city of Los Angeles, but we need for people like McDonald to be blocked from appointments in offices known to be as harmful as LAPD. He's a danger to Black people, a danger to immigrants, and a danger to all Angelinos. Bye, McDonald.
Bravo! Woo!
Buenas tardes, yo me llamo María Estrada y soy miembro de la
Yes. I'm a resident from Central Los Angeles.
La policía debe de servir al pueblo entero, sobre todo proteger a la población vulnerable.
And the police should serve the whole community, and specifically, they should protect the vulnerable community.
Y a una llanito víctima de violencia sexual o otro delito,
And I'm being a janitor of sexual violence.
y lo cual también uno no se acerca a la policía
And someone who does not want to get too close or comfortable with the police.
porque piensa que nos van a entregar a migración.
Because I believe that they will turn us into immigration.
Y ahorita con esta nominación más en peligro estamos.
And now, due to this nomination, we are even more in danger.
Porque yo recuerdo cuando compañeros fueron víctimas de un delito, esta persona estuvo como jefe del sheriff y estuvieron en riesgo y algunos fueron deportados por inmigración.
Because I remember when some of my coworkers were victims of crimes, and this new nominee, who was sheriff at the time, was in office, some of these coworkers were deported.
Miles de trabajadores ahorita tenemos miedo de que este señor llegue a tomar posición, por eso les estamos pidiendo que voten no. Estas son las caras de la comunidad, estas son las caras que trabajamos y no venimos a quitarle el trabajo a nadie. Por favor, voten no.
And thousands of us members here in this community are scared for this man to take office. And here we are, the faces representing the community. We are the faces of the community, and we are asking you guys to vote no, please.
No, McDonald.
Renata Tolentino, Abby A. Ace Catano, Bruno Cuizar, Lawrence Miller.
Speaker, please remind us the names signed up under. We have 1 minute for the item.
Michael Williams. This council is poised to do something that it's been needing to do for a long time. On Tuesday, tens of millions of people chose not to vote for someone who preached progressive values or pushed regressive policies. Appointing McDonald as the chief is a regressive act on the city of Los Angeles. It is not a progressive move. You all have the ability to actually do something progressive and stop him from being appointed. I know most of you don't like to do progressive things and like to push for progressive policy. But actually do something that's going to save your political career in the future. Because the time is coming where nobody who preaches progressive values, who doesn't actually push progressive policies, will have a seat at this council.
Woo!
Speaker, please remind us the names signed up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
Hi, folks. Ace Catano, attorney at law. We already know what Los Angeles thinks about Sheriff McDonald. He was the first sheriff in 100 years to lose re-election. The people talking here don't matter compared to the voice of Los Angeles. This is about democracy. Los Angeles has rejected this man because of his collusion with ICE and his decisions around immigrant rights. So it comes to, this is almost kind of insulting. It's your job to choose someone who actually is qualified and who actually knows who to trust. There has to be someone else in LAPD, a China department, who is qualified rather than someone that knows have already rejected. So I hope you do.
Bravo! Woo! No, McDonald.
Is again disrupting.
Speaker, please remind us the names signed up under which item you'd like to speak to. I mean, sorry, the 1 minute for the item.
Good afternoon. My name is Lawrence Miller, and as a constituent of the father, I want to commend the mayor on the appointment of the chief of police. I believe it's the right step to support safety in the city. Thank you.
Woo! Fuera!
All right, if that concludes the people who've been called up at those phones. Mr. Candido, you were disrupting the meeting here, and I did not. Mr. Candido, you were disrupting the meeting again. Mr. Candido, you were removed from the meeting.
Bravo! Woo!
So we're going to go to phones. You are excused from the meeting. You are excused from the meeting.
Fuera!
And I'm city attorney, please report what is happening at this moment.
Fuera!
Following the judges sitting in 261 please unmute yourself.
Fuera!
Speaker, you have 1 minute for the item.
Are you speaking to me as Sarah President? Yes? I'm sorry, it's hard to hear. Can you just confirm?
Speaker, you'll have 1 minute for the item.
Me? You say speaker, I don't know if you're talking to me or not. Yes. You're trying to be a human being. There's no need to be an idiot. McDonald guy who was appointed to the Citizens Commission on Jail Violence by Don Canopy. So the eyebrow goes up. But it was the Citizens Commission on Jail Violence. And he did bring to Alex Villanueva, but anybody who's going around saying that he's going to be colluding with ICE, I think this meeting is up. Is it an innovative choice to leave the police department? No, it's not. But I think that that's a mislead, and I think that we shouldn't be running that kind of crap. I acknowledge that there was a period when there was creepy behavior, and there's been lots of these characters, including the council that sits right in front of us.
I think we're getting closer to a vote.
Caller ID.
Richard Toronto, number one. Your new appointment, maybe you should take some time to consider this. Put this up on there, because you see how much backlash you have from the public community. Because Mayor Barrett decided to appoint instead of consult with you to see why he was kicked out, or if he did work, why else do you have so many people against his appointment? He should consider he should want to be in that position because of that same backlash. You're supposed to be the bridge from the people to the...
I've seen McCosker, Krikorian, Blumenfeld, Harris Dawson, Padilla, Rodriguez, Rahman seem to have gone in the back. No, Rahman is there. Price, Park, and Padilla. Again, Kevin De Leon, nowhere in sight. This is Richard Serrano on the phone, who actually I have profiled before when he ran for LA City Council. He's a really nice guy.
Caller ending in 3713. Unmute yourself.
All right, so this is McDonald's.
Hi, this is Ruth. We can't afford this guy. We're in a budget crisis, and he costs $500,000. If he cared about optics, he wouldn't even accept that. And I don't want Mayor Karen Bass not to get re-elected if, you know, this is not something people are happy about. She's not listening. You need to listen to the people, the city council needs to listen to the people, and you need to look at the budget. You can't afford this guy. Thank you.
That's my co-writer, Ruth Ruthless, who I work on homelessness stories with. Coming in with that fiscal responsibility message.
Hello. The speakers have 1 minute.
Hi, my name is Stephanie. I'm the daughter of immigrants. I do not support the budget of McDonald's. For those that are calling for Trump to keep safety calm, I ask who will McDonald's approach to Trump safety calm to? Which neighborhoods deserve peace? Clearly, certain neighborhoods have terrorized by approach. So look, like countless converters have stolen my neighborhood. To be clear, my family was robbed at gunpoint. But punishment carceral mentality just only hurts everyone. So please pass a sanctuary ordinance. And as a citizen concerned for the municipal budget, do not support someone who will cause more expensive liability cases. Care and preventative solutions are the fiscally responsible approach. Yep.
Monica came back.
Caller number 4. Unmute yourself.
Crime is running rampant in the city of Los Angeles. Law enforcement is so much so that there is a man with a $700 million contract who has no business stealing, doing so in front of a crowd, albeit with immediate punishment. Fireworks are illegal in the city of Los Angeles. We witnessed on social media in downtown Los Angeles participation in illegal activity resulted in immediate punishment. If that's crime trend going down, then I agree. We don't need law enforcement. Definitely, I witnessed in the traffic lane next to me on a metro bus an assault. There is no derogatory word.
The stream's not about that. This is about the police commission. Nominee, along with Mayor Karen Bass, Jim McDonald, who is sitting right there. I think we're going to go to a vote here very soon.
7875. Unmute yourself.
Speaker, you'll have 1 minute.
7875, unmute yourself.
All right, are we going to vote?
Hello?
Speaker, you'll have 1 minute.
Yes. I'm calling because I'm against the appointment of McDonald as sheriff. McDonald is racist against Black Americans, and I have personal experience with this. Back in 2007, I was one of the organizers for a march against immigration by Black Americans on Crenshaw Boulevard. We had permits to march down Crenshaw Boulevard and then to do rallies in Leimert Park. When we got to Leimert Park, McDonald pushed all the blacks across the street and allowed all of the wetbacks to go into Leimert Park. Wow. Then he arrested all of the blacks who were pushed out.
A slur was just used there. I don't agree with that.
Really? Cut him off.
Let's go to a vote.
About corruption in the probate court. The sheriff deputy.
Cut him off.
Cut him off. Have refused to take crime reports and refused to accept my citizen's arrest when I make complaints about the corrupt justice.
Cut him off! Cut him off!
We're not wetbacks.
We're not wetbacks! That's racism!
Please refrain from shouting. It's not your time to speak.
We wouldn't allow that type of language anywhere. Why are we allowing that That's inappropriate.
I continue to emphasize that your point that type of language should not be tolerated anywhere. Unfortunately, this council is under very specific court orders that type of language is not allowed. So next call.
All right, let's go to a vote. Enough of the phones.
Yes, Speaker, you'll have 1 minute.
All right, thank you. All politics aside, whatever you believe in, obviously this appointment needs to be postponed, and the public needs to be heard. You have a lot of conflicting messages here from the public, but one thing you have is a lot of passion in both directions, and that's what we call a contentious appointment. Now, I don't think the public and the city can afford the kind of chaotic energy you're going to bring to everyone's day-to-day life with such a contentious appointment to one of the most important seats in the city. So maybe we should just, wait a week at least, get some more information, see how the public feels, and maybe then we can make some more decisions that everyone can be affected by, that everyone's very upset about. So, come on, be more reasonable here. $500,000 a year is a lot of fucking money. So, think about the fact that how many council member salaries is that, or how many city department individuals would that be? That's a lot of money. So,
Caller ending in 3784.
Yeah, so we have the nomination of Jim McDonald. Now, you're doing this nomination just 3 days after we found out that we're going to have a fucking fascist as president in the next 4 years. So this guy works. So you have a claim you want to fight back against Trump, but yet here you are probably going to nominate someone who literally worked with Trump to help him with all this immigration crap. You're not, so this is your first test of are you going to stand up to Trump or not? And if you vote to confirm this guy, we're going to find out that you're not going to stand up to Trump at all. You're just going to help Trump. You're going to let this guy, who's not even going to do anything to reform him, there's no chance this guy can do anything to reform or do anything to make things worse that was, they're still racist, still violent. He's not going to do anything to change that. We need abolition. And, this guy was elected out. Why are you now, you was elected out by the voters. Why are you confirming him? Why are you...
All right, we're going to vote.
Caller ending in 1881. Unmute yourself.
Yes, I am Mark.
You'll have 1 minute.
Thank you, man. These Americans were just thrown out. I support McDonald's.
Speaker, from this meeting.
What's that?
Speaker is removed from this meeting.
This meeting goes to the next caller, please.
Caller ending 2099. Please unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, 1 minute.
Salvador. Thank you. This is Salvador Sarmiento with the National Day Labor Organizing Network. We work with day laborers across LA City and county. And the message today is should be really clear. We're asking the council members to make a decision to vote no on Jim McDonald's appointment. It's wild. It's absurd. It's hurtful. It's a slap in the face to immigrant communities across LA. That you're doing this week. This is incredible, and it's a slap in the face. And my question to all the city council members and Mayor Bass is: do you think this little of the immigrant families in your own city? Thank you.
That's all of the speakers on the queue. We'll go back to information. Reverend Jennifer Gutierrez, Sabrina Fonseles, Tyler Peters,
Remind us the name signed up under. You'll have 1 minute for the item.
Good afternoon. My name is Reverend Jennifer Gutierrez. I'm the Executive Director of CLU, which is Clergy and Lady United for Economic Justice. And besides our work standing with low-wage workers, we also work for immigrants' rights here in LA County and in Orange County. I am very disturbed by the appointment of Sheriff McDonald, but Jim McDonald as the LAPD chief, because the voters in LA County spoke very clearly to not re-elect him because of his collaboration with ICE. CLU was part of the LA Welcomes Network to welcome migrants to the city when the state of Texas began busing them to here in the summer of 2023. And one of our responsibilities was to invite faith leaders to be the first person to get on the bus when the migrants arrive and say, you are welcome here. And so I urge you, council members, not to make a liar of these faith leaders. We want to welcome immigrants into our city. Thank you.
Woo! Bravo!
Pastor Saul, Rabbi Cooper, Tamar Gomez-Quinones, Sheila B.
Speaker, please run us the name signed up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
Good afternoon, Council President, Council members. My name is Twyla Peters, and I am a member of Empowerment Congress Southeast, where I serve as the Neighborhood Council Representative for Area 1A, which covers the Southeast area of Council Districts 8 and 9. I want to extend a warm welcome to Jim McDonald, our new police chief. We are grateful for your leadership and commitment to the community and appreciate the diligence and thoughtful consideration that went into selecting the right leader for the department. As we look ahead, we have high expectations for addressing the pressing issues facing South LA. Topics such as public safety, community trust, and challenges in population and human trafficking are at the forefront of our concerns. It's vital that we work together to raise awareness.
I'm really not sure why we're doing this vote right now.
Prevention strategies.
Hernandez is not there. De Leon is not there.
Work with you to foster a safer and more empowered community.
Blumenfeld's still over there.
Collaborate effectively.
Time's up. Finish. No, McDonald.
All right, we got the rabbi.
Speaker, please remind us of the name signed up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
Rabbi Cooper from the Simon Youth Ball Center. I spent the last hour plus learning a lot about the pain of
many communities here in Los Angeles. It's been important for leaders to absorb it. So allow me 15 seconds to report on what's going on in the Jewish community. Tomorrow is November 9th, the anniversary of Kristallnacht, the night of broken glass in Nazi Germany, when virtually every synagogue was destroyed, when people who were in law enforcement and political office not only stood by but participated in that pogrom. We'll be remembering the victims then. Last night, there was a football match in Amsterdam that involved an Israeli soccer team. When the fans came out, hundreds of anti-Israel protesters descended on a group of Jews, sending many to the hospital and forcing the evacuation of sports fans from Amsterdam, a major city like Los Angeles, evacuating them back to Israel. I just want to say the following. The ethics of the Father say, Ezel Mukubai, who is worthy of respect and of accolades, a person who shows respect to others. I was with James Donald when he was sheriff. He took the time to come to the Muslim mosque.
This is your time, so you gotta
Make a better community. I can't wait for it to start. God bless you all.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
not
Bye,
the
bye.
speaker.
Good afternoon, council members, Mr. President. My name is Greg Smith. Some of you know me, some of you don't.
This stream's not about that. We're at the Police Omni Commission. I might have to take off though here in a few minutes here.
Chairman, I had an interplay with the council and police chief and police officers many times. One guy used to come to our meeting all the time, and I knew when he came in, it's a true story, that he was always honest with us, that he never tried to set up a smoke screen. He was there to tell the truth, because he had a great reverence for the office he held as deputy chief and assistant chief. He respected his uniform and badge. He respected law and order, and most importantly, he respected the people of the city of LA he was sworn to protect and serve. I can tell you, I want to commend Mayor Bass for this recommendation. We are heading into a very tumultuous time as we look toward the Olympic Games. There's nobody in California better served, ready to serve than Jim McDonald, because he can pick up the phone and call any chief or any sheriff in this state and get out the court.
Support Jim McDonald to get an extra. Got you. I didn't know that. That's the third time in a
Speaker,
row.
please remind us when you stand up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
My name is Bruce Butler, and then General Public Comment and Jimmy Donald.
This is a special meeting. We have no general public comment today. We can speak to the agenda item.
Thank you. My name is Bruno. I'm with the California Immigrant Policy Center. We are one of 90 organizations signed on to a letter urging to pass a sanctuary ordinance and expressing outrage at Jimmy Donald's appointment. 90 community, legal, faith, and union organizations provide legal and direct services to tens of thousands of immigrant families, workers, students, and communities every year. We know that Jim McDonald will meet with sheriff, he colluded with ICE to separate thousands of families, and also work with Trump. Last week, McDonald responded to questions by the Public Safety Committee, saying he will simply follow the law. Donald Trump will not be president, and he claimed to be that undocumented people as a crime. So this is racist, and it's clear McDonald will follow the law and aid Trump's mass deportation campaign. We strongly oppose McDonald's appointment due to his prior district including with ICE. Reject program McDonald. Trumpism has no place in Los Angeles, a city of immigrants.
Speaker, please remind us of the name signed up under, and you'll have 1 minute for the item.
My name is Pastor Calvin Cole. I'm the co-founder of the Black Alliance for Justice Liberation, as well as the Pledge for Black Lives. I served Long Island Methodist Church for 6 years in South Los Angeles. Well, I had the opportunity to work with then Sheriff McDonald The relationship was very, very fruitful. However, as our work continued, we realized that there continued to be inconsistencies around the integrity for enforcement. And so, given the time that we're going in and the challenges that we are going to be faced, consistency and integrity is going to be key to restore the culture in the Los Angeles police. Given what has happened, especially the relationship with ICE, I have to stand here and just say that I have deep concerns and fears that that inconsistency will continue. Safety, in the end, must center the humanity and the dignity of all, especially our immigrants, who will be vulnerable now as a result.
Let him keep talking, yo. Let him keep talking.
Thank you.
That's your time, Pastor. You gotta go to the next speaker. Thank you.
Megan
You gotta go to the next speaker.
Lynn Gadavan, Pastor Mia Duhan, Chris R., Karen Waters, John Pelt.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under, and you have 1 minute for that.
He's the Executive Director of the Instituto de Educación Popular del Sur de California, IDESCA. We operate 5 day labor centers in the city of Los Angeles. Often, fascism and public safety are used interchangeably. We need to think about that today, which is why we, who represent thousands of day laborers in the city of Los Angeles, oppose this appointment of Jim McDonald. Sanctuary is not an ordinance, it's actually a practice. And one way that the city council and this mayor can show that they actually care about immigrant communities and Black communities is by rejecting this nomination. The last administration allowed for Black and brown communities to be separated. The last mayor refused to name the city a sanctuary city. Naming things are not that important. Actions are. And we believe that this appointment is going to do irreparable harm to all communities.
Thank you, your time is up.
No, let him keep talking.
No, McDonald.
Speaker, please remind us of the name you signed up under, and you have 1 minute for that item.
All right, I started with the move on another name. So Jim, it's a bad job, man. Don't take this job. You don't want to be hiding evidence from the FBI later. You don't want to be subpoenaed by the grand jury. You don't want to do this shit. $450,000 a year. You're 65, you have your sanity, you have good health. Get out of this fucking place. Move to a nice place to live. Look at these horrible people on this council. Look at these criminals. You want to serve these people? Now, you lost the big election, right? So the voters of LA County said, no more Jim McDonald, and we don't want you. So why the fuck are you taking this job then? This makes no sense. You know that this is the wrong job for you. Go and tell these people you don't want this job. Save your health, save your sanity. And I'm telling them that because this man's a good man and he's fucking healthy.
All right, members, we have 2 more speakers and then we will
Speaker, you'll have 1 minute.
Hello, my name is Brandon LaVenture, and I'm like Mayor Karen Bass, I'm a social worker. Our profession is guided by a code of 6 ethical principles, which could just as well guide all public servants. I'd like to bring your attention to 3 of these principles. 1, dignity and worth of the person. Appoint this man, and you would send a clear message to all the vulnerable immigrants of this city. You don't matter. At a time when we most desperately need order, this action would do the opposite. 2, importance of human relationships.
All right, I hate to do this, but we gotta take a break.
And maybe the 2/3 of us, they would work for our neighbors, colleagues and classmates, friends and family. Sanctuary status preserves communities. It protects the relationships that make life worth living.
We'll come back. here shortly, but I gotta make a phone call at 2.
3, service.